How's it going everyone? WildeThang here and welcome to another Destiny video. So in this one I'm going to give you some tips on things to do before Rise of Iron drops, and we know it's only a few weeks now until it does and everyone's excited, so I thought I'd give you some ideas as to what to do before the DLC actually drops. So the first thing we're going to do is look at some weapons that you should buy before the DLC drops, because they might change the vendor weapons. Well, they more than likely will do, and they always do every DLC, so these weapons might actually change. So this is one that you should pick up. It's the Hawksaw, 150 marks, so you should be able to buy this and get enough marks back before Rise of Iron drops if you haven't already, or even if you've got a decent Hawksaw, then don't even worry about this. That is probably the best Crucible weapon. I mean, out of all these, it's probably the best. Havoc Pigeon's pretty good, but I don't really use many sidearms, so I would definitely pick up Hawksaw if you haven't already. A couple of others, maybe the Future War Cult guns, there's a couple in there. The Fusion Rifle is apparently really good. I'm not a Fusion Rifle user, so I can't really give tips on that. And Dead Orbit, maybe the Scout Rifle if you haven't got it. I'm pretty sure everyone's probably got the Dead Orbit Scout Rifle by now. And also New Monarchy, I can't really say, maybe the Sniper Rifle, but it is a low impact Sniper Rifle, but it is fun to use. I mean, something different anyway in the Crucible. Next thing you want to do is make sure you're maxed out on your marks when the DLC drops. I mean, I've got my marks maxed out already. It's pretty early, but then we do have Iron Banner dropping this week, so I thought might as well max them out just so I can buy a hand cannon if Lord Salad Fingers is going to be selling a decent like god roll right off the bat. That would be amazing. Next thing is looking in the vault. You want to save up any weapons or armor that you don't want. Don't dismantle them yet, because if you reach max marks and then you dismantle all the stuff that you don't want, then you're going to waste marks and you're going to lose out on them. So max out your maximum marks, so you'd have 200 marks, and then you'd have all this crap in your vault that you can dismantle as well. And obviously if you upgrade it or level it up, you will get 5 marks instead of 3. So as you can see, I did a lot of Omnigul farming, so I've got all these bonds as well. I mean, the light level is going to be going up, so these are going to be pretty much useless when the DLC drops, but they're going to give me quite a few marks. So if I rank them up with some motes of light, then I will get 5 each. And I've also just got some stuff that I don't even use now. I mean, I've got some raid gear that just looks butt ugly, and it's going to be useless when the DLC drops, so you might as well just hang on to it. Just fill up your vault with stuff that you don't need. And I've got loads of weapons that I can dismantle. I mean, all my characters are pretty much full up as well, so I've got all this stuff to dismantle if I need any more marks. The next thing I would suggest, because we do have Iron Banner this week, I would suggest saving up your weekly bounty. So for example, this one is actually saved from the previous Iron Banner. I didn't hand it in because I didn't need the XP, because it does give you quite a lot of XP every day, and if you play throughout the week then you'll get to rank 5 pretty easy. So I've just hung on to these so I can complete them, and I'm gonna hang on to them until the DLC drops, just so I've got an extra 75 marks sat there waiting for me should I want to buy anything or I need to level anything up, you know. So just hang on to them, and if you do that on every character, that's 75 marks on each character, and you'll be laughing. I mean, if you don't need the rep and you don't need the marks when Iron Banner's around, then just hang on to it. And the last tip, I mean, I've only given you 5 tips in this one. I just wanted to keep it short and sweet, and it was probably like the best ones that I can think of. There's probably loads of tips out there, so this is my top 5 pretty much, and yeah, just gonna keep the video short for you guys. Next thing, I have so much junk in my vault, like so much random stuff that I don't even use anymore. Anyway, next thing you want to do is save up on your heavy ammo synths. Now buy these from Xur, so when he comes at the weekend, spend as many coins as you can. I mean, the only thing you can buy with those coins are the exotic weapons, which pretty much everyone has anyway, or the exotic armor, the engrams. The only thing I buy with my coins is heavy ammo synths, and this is because it's the cheapest way to rank up your vendors, your factions. So it takes about 33 coins to rank up a faction using the heavy ammo synths. So each stack of 100 synths will actually rank up the faction 1 time, so it's pretty cheap, like 33 coins for 100 bits of heavy ammo, and then you can rank up your faction. And they will also possibly drop higher light level. I mean, it did in the previous DLC. That's how I managed to get up so quickly, because I did spam the crap out of Xur and buy loads of heavy ammo. And obviously you can fill up your vault with that, or you can fill up your characters. It's easy as that, and it's really cheap. So there you go, guys. That is the top 5 tips for Rise of Iron. Get those things done before the DLC drops, and it should be a little bit easier, and give you more stuff to do. And if there's loads of weapons that you want to get, at least you'd have loads of marks in the vault waiting for you, and also in your bounties. So that's it from me. I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next one. But apparently it's just as good and it's just as effective. It just takes some time to get used to. So some more tips is like just keep moving around. So if you see someone running at you with a shotgun and they're not even changing to primary, you obviously instantly know they're going to try and shotgun you. Now the best thing to do is either jump around a lot, try and move, even